Hello and welcome. Today we are starting a new series, hopefully to go forward, of starting a character from scratch to see what it's like in the new mod without, on console, like Xbox or PlayStation, because things are a little bit different, but not too much. So for those who watch this on YouTube later when I upload it, thank you for stopping in. And this is currently on Twitch. So for those on YouTube, if you want to go check out my Twitch, it's Darth Davids on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Darth Davids, and hope to catch you when I go live. So we'll be making a new character from scratch and seeing what it's like and the process of leveling it, whether or not it's just better to buy out straight to level 20, or should you just grind out, because I've already bought our character out before to level 20 and it seemed okay, but let's see how long it takes to level up from 0 to 20 and what we can expect to get. So let's get started. And we obviously start with the race of what you get. Obviously, I like to choose female because I'm a guy and I don't like watching men run around on screen. I don't know why, but it just is. We've got the human, which is okay. You gain offense and defense, that's good. The metallic ancestry dragonborn, I do actually have that unlocked. So I gain +2 to any 2 stats, and it gains critical strike and power, as well as having more healing and more hit points, which, to be honest, is what I'm probably going to go for this. But you got the half orc, which is another okay character. Race. You got wood elf, that's more critical strike. Sun elf, more for magic. The dwarf, better at tanking. Halfling is interesting. Got the half elf, the tiefling, the drow, and then, the other premium races that you have to pay money for, which really is not necessary. But for the purpose of this, I'm just going to choose the Dragonborn, and we are playing female, aren't we? God, the males look a bit weird. But even then, female Dragonborn. Continue. So, although I love it how the order they have the classes starts with cleric up top. Which, is this the order that they appeared in the game? Please let me know, please. Sorry, I know that's a bit weird. But we got Barbarian, Warlock, Rogue, Fighter, Bard, Paladin. Well, no, that can't be right, because the Bard came out way after. Ranger, Wizard. Although, to be honest, I do actually want to play Rogue now. Some more DPSing. Other than I'll have 5 DPS characters and 2 healers, which means my 6th slot, well, my 8th character slot will probably be for a tank when I can be bothered to get round to doing it. But we're going to choose Rogue. Now, to be honest, dexterity is okay, but oops, wrong button. Okay, we want to try strength and charisma, because charisma gives 40 and recharge speed, where we should be able to automatically get our dexterity up already, which is interesting, to say the least. And let's see, am I actually still streaming? Yep, everything's working like it's supposed to, and I apologize for my voice or any quality or anything like that. I'm using the Twitch app on the Xbox itself. So we've got the charisma and strength, so overall more recharge speed and things like that. So now we can go to customize a preset, but because it's a dragonborn, well, metallic dragonborn, it don't really matter what she looks like, does it? If it was another character, you would then go here and go through all these settings, but because it's a there is no way in hell you could ever make a dragonborn, a metallic dragonborn, look anything special in terms of feminine or anything. It's like, yeah, I think we'll just go with, no, let's just go with this one. Now, the deity doesn't really matter, but we'll just go with this person. So, where are we from? This also really doesn't matter, but you know what? Let's just be from the North Dog. Yeah. Now, character name. This is going to be a problem because I do not know how to frickin' do the character names very well. So let's try. So what do we want? Rogue type. Not sure, but let's try. Let's just go for Amy. Who cares? Oh, it actually worked. So we got Amy. We got Amy the Rogue, everybody. And we can now begin the adventure. It officially has started. So this is how... Now, I'm not going to show the cutscenes because everyone's seen them before, but I don't want to get copyrighted or anything like that. So we'll just figure out stuff from there. And that's a cutscene. Well, yeah, we don't actually start on the beach that we used to, as well. So, this is our character. Can't do anything. Pretty self-explanatory. You just do what it says. Understood. Now, it says arm yourself.
I don't know how I feel about untested adventurers volunteering their aid in this fight.
Take all. Now, we go to here. Okay. Yeah, this does nothing at the start. Although you notice that we do start with item level at the start of the game. Meaning, cool. So let's see how much DPS we can actually do. Not much at the moment. Ooh, nice.
Be careful out there.
Although we will be going for a AoE rogue build, so yeah, we won't be leveling up much now, because remember, you don't gain XP anymore in the game.
You have my thanks.
So this is what the start of the game looks like. Whoops. Not good. That was accidental. Jump. So we just do this. It's not much, it's just killing enemies. So you just fight and there we go. It's not that hard at the moment. It'll get harder later.
Get into the keep.
Okay, so we did that. So whatever. Although while we're here, let's actually check out the powers. What do we actually have? So we got right trigger. Distracting flourish, a blaze that deals damage to target throughout the combo. Okay. The toss a blade at your target dealing physical damage. Oh, so you actually can... I didn't realize we had a secondary attack just yet, but okay. That's pretty good. Whoops. Okay. Blade flurry, you spin and lash out with your weapons, dealing damage to nearby enemies. That's a pretty good and lashing blade. We got Path of Blade summon up. Blade flurry. So summon blades around you, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Smoke bomb. So basically, I think what the whole point is you're supposed to go Path of Blades into smoke. No, you're supposed to go Path of Stealth, go Path of Blades, Smoke Bomb. Okay, that's interesting. So we get to work out how this thing, we got no companions, no mounts. Although I know I'm going to bring this up now. The moment we get we can claim valuables, I won't be doing it because this is a new character and we're going to be just trying to see if we can do it without claiming all the stuff from previous characters.
Oh, good.
And more cutscenes. That we technically, And, Hey, hi, hi, Bubble. It's going quite well. Decided to start a new character to try to make a little series out of it to see what it's like to level a character up from scratch with nothing now. So how are you been?
Protect me while I perform the ritual!
Oh yeah, gotta defend this guy.
Keep fighting!
Just not long started, still in the tutorial part of the game. Yeah, busy. Yeah, lots of stuff to be done in real life and work and stuff and that. Learning, okay. Are you learning stuff on Neverwinter or in real life as in studying? Okay. Well, if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know, because I've been playing it for a while now.
You did well to keep the undead at bay. We are holding the line here while we treat the wounded. I fear the bridge is in worse shape. You would do well
Yeah,
to assist
for the
there.
interactions,
Seek
although
out Sergeant Knox once you've crossed the bridge.
I'm not as good as other people when it comes to, you know, the communication and stuff like that. But I try my best. Although I do appreciate it when people stop by and that, so thank you for stopping by and actually talking. It actually gives me something to talk about, because most of the time it's me just sat here playing a game, doing stuff and commenting when something happens. But yeah. Yeah, this is another part of the tutorial that they changed from the original. You never used to have Makos follow you. At this part, it used to be a different person on this bridge, which was I like the change, how they changed it. He now actually does something. Look, he's actually attempting to hurt the enemy, which makes a change from because the previous guy who they had didn't really do anything for this part. Yeah, I actually have a different attack. That's good. So you can throw daggers as well, that's pretty good. Get that person.
You cannot stop that wizard!
Oops, roll out of the way, I forget. My playstyle is I barely dodge enemy attacks, unfortunately. But the best part of the path after the bridge is part of the quest, yeah. Okay, so far the start isn't that hard.
Valindra!
And this is where he runs in and gets them. Oh, you can't actually skip this. Oh well. And your character stands there looking gaunt. Is that food or a cup of tea or something like that? That was a lot I remember. Oh, cup of tea, because because I live in the UK, we call tea as in, like, the evening meal. But it's morning. Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying your cup of tea. Yeah. Nothing better than starting the day with a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever it is people drink. Because everyone drinks something different. And we've now reached Protector's Enclave. Woohoo. And now they make us go to the Adventures Guild, which it never used to be. Well, to each their own for that. But Sergeant Knox used to be here to dish out quests at the start of the tutorial. But before that, even way back when I first started playing, he used to be all the way up here to the right. Yeah. But he used to be all the way up here. And it used to actually spawn you up here, and you weren't allowed to leave this area until you did the tutorial. He used to be in here where this woman is. This used to be Sergeant Knox's little hidey hole away from everyone. You used to have to constantly come here and talk to him. Then they changed it and moved it down there, and now they've put him in his own little building. So basically, they don't want Sergeant Knox out in the open. He must have pissed the king off. Yeah. Oh yeah, those purple scrying orbs, you had to go around getting a bunch of them to complete the quest. That's gone as well, luckily. It wasn't needed. But now you're gonna spend most of your leveling up experience inside this place, or out in the actual places where you're going to do your quests. And look, he's now away from everyone else. He's not allowed to be near anybody else outside. Woohoo, level 2. Which means... wait. Now we actually get to equip stuff. Well, why else would they moved him from his original spot down to where the event person used to be and moved the event person, but now they've moved him in here away from everything else and you have to load in just to speak to him. He might be very important, but they don't seem to like him very much. Although, speaking of which, we'd better do this. Learn the basics of adventuring.
Need a horse?
Good man.
Yay. So... let's just get a mount. You wanna know something funny? On one of my characters I actually have him as a companion. Which is hilarious, but there we go, we now actually have a horse. Complete the training in the combat room. This is also a new addition to the game. Yeah, make him do all the work. It's alright, I'm just sat in here having a cup of tea. Sergeant Knox will kill all those enemies for me. But yeah, this is another good... I think this is a good addition because you can actually, when you've finished all this, you can actually spawn enemies in and test stuff out. Fair enough, it's not fully accurate, but it's better than nothing. And that's a interesting emote.
Welcome to your own. You look like the type to get out of the way of an incoming strike,
So...
rather than risk a lethal blow. Dodging is your specialty, I bet. If a
Oh,
foe can't hit
wait,
you,
I forgot,
you
it's
can't
the...
lose. When you're dodging,
dodge.
you want to keep an eye on your
Yeah.
stamina.
Why am I attacking a
Each
guy
time you
they
dodge,
want me to
you will
dodge?
lose some stamina.
Whoops.
Your stamina will regenerate over time when you aren't dodging. So practice the timing and dodge just before the enemy strikes.
Yeah, let's go attack
Fine
the
work.
enemy, but
Next, you gain
you need to
combat
dodge.
advantage when you
Whoops.
successfully flank your foe. You can achieve this by putting your foe in between you and an
Oh
ally.
yeah, combat
Can
advantage.
manage. You'll both deal more damage with your strikes. Note the ring on the ground when you target your foe. And watch it as it changes
Ooh,
color.
that Path of Blades
You have
thing.
moved into the
It's actually
proper
pretty
position.
nice.
Then you are ready. Strike the
Whoops, wrong
flank.
button. We want to swap that in there. We want Path of Blades under Y.
Well done. Keep in mind that your foes can flank you as well.
Oh, thanks,
You
man.
as a rogue.
I really do
Simple enough,
appreciate
eh?
it. Oh, cool. We actually now have stealth. So that's how you activate the stealth. It's the right bumper. That's interesting. Although, I don't know if the hosting... Although I don't know how Twitch does it now. I think if you raid, it does stuff, but when you just host someone, I don't think the bots bring it up. But I'll quickly... Whoops, that's spelt wrong. Whoops. Yeah, my chatbot's working. Yeah, they did something on Twitch where you are no longer able to bring up, when people are hosting you. It's only when they raid you it comes up, but still, thanks for the host, it means a lot.
Well done. Nice.
Use your mount active. There we go.
This adventuring thing really.
Use your daily. Oh, really? So. Which one? Whirlwind of blades or knives? Yes. Why not? There we go.
Oh, well
Yeah, thank
done.
you.
Well done indeed. That's about all I can teach you for
Yeah,
now.
that wasn't
When
too
next we meet,
painful
I
for the
expect...
start of the game. Although I do admit it does bring you into the game a lot easier and teaches you a lot more than it used to, where it just used to throw you into combat. Because the game used to just throw you straight into combat, do this, go here, do these quests, and then you'd end up getting lost because you don't know what you're doing. But now it
Protectors
actually
Enclave
gives you
needs your help.
Ha! You're eager.
stuff. Like, it's a lot easier.
I'm sure you're ready.
Although there's the training day,
The attack
and
on
now
the
it
city
tells
wasn't the
you
last we'll
to
see of
go to somewhere else. I used to sell everything I had. I sold most of it except for armor and weapons. Yeah. But are you enjoying the game again, since it's completely fresh and new from a lot at that point, from a perspective? Because they've added so much into it, like with Avernus and Valenhas and Sharandar. But in order to get to those bits, you have to get the item level to get there. Which is... excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, it took me by surprise when I got into the game. It was like, oh, I came back and, oh look, I have to go to this place. What? I get to drive around in some vehicle? That's interesting. Oh yeah, I actually have a mount. Yay.
Kellenvor Watcher, thank you for coming. The number of
Missing
undead
guys.
graveyard is growing.
See, now you level up instead of XP, it's quest given, meaning you have to complete all the campaign quests in order to level up.
Their leader,
Yeah, the vehicle's confusing, but it's a lot of fun to just drive around and run over stuff.
But since then, we've heard nothing.
We spotted creatures moving in the rift that were not undead. Severn suspected they might be behind the mass rising of the dead and wanted to investigate.
Oh, I don't
Sent me back
suppose
to
I
inform
happen to,
Doomguide Volk.
no, I was
That
gonna
was
say I don't
yesterday,
get any
and
class
we've heard nothing
features.
since. I grow more afraid for my friends with each passing hour. Please,
Till
I
then.
must find them.
The stamina, it's interesting. Oh well. Oh yeah, I could go claim all this stuff, but there's like no point. That means going against what I actually wanted to make this into. Oh yeah, I actually claim. Wow, that's actually pretty good still. But that's for later. Yeah, they changed the different grades, well, the mount speeds. Although, if I remember, if I look, if you do actually get part of a guild at any point that has max boons, you'll get boons here. But the utility one, you've either got your movement speed, or you can, they have a mount movement speed as well. So if you get into a max level guild, you will be able to increase your mount movement speed or your movement speed from the utility one, which will make a big difference. But since this is a fresh character, I'm not part of a actual guild yet. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh no. Really? Yep. Andy sent a private. Really? Come on, bots. Ban that person? Jeez. I had this in the last stream as well. 2 bots randomly appeared at the same time. It's like, what on earth? Let's see. Oh dear, my controller batteries are running low, so I now need to put my charger in, so it might go dead for a second or two. And there we go, we're back. Really? Didn't exactly. Destiny. I tried that, but I just really couldn't get into it properly. It was alright, I just couldn't really I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. Although, do you only stream on the weekends, by the way? Well, I played Destiny with a friend, but it was just still not that great. Oh, we actually now, oh, so you do mostly stream on the weekends. Although we now have a reset, meaning the refining stones is 2 times, and leaps and bounds means for those people who are level 20, you get more chance of, well, not more chance, but, faster progression to like over level to get bonus rewards, and now you get more RP, which is good now, which is means a lot more. But during the week it's random. Ah. Okay. It's still cool. It's nice to see people on Xbox streaming. I like to support, you know, more primarily the people on Xbox first. Since that's the console I play on. Especially when they actually, you know, interact and talk to their people and stuff, and are really good, you know, at what they do. Because when I was in your streams, I enjoyed myself, and that's something that not a lot of streamers can actually make happen. Is that their viewers actually get to enjoy themselves when they're in a stream.
You dare disrupt the ritual?
Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy. And to kill these people. Dodge. Need to learn to dodge better. Oops. So, oops, path of blade, stab, stab. Stab him as much as possible. You want gold. Is he dead? No. Now he is. Oh, bit of lag there. Yeah, I'm playing on Xbox because we had each other.
My companions were also taken by the Thayans. I prayed.
Yeah, then again, it's hard to tell sometimes when you speak to a lot of people. You can't keep track of what everyone's like console and platform. But yeah, that's okay.
Kellenvor, watch. Nope.
And straight to level 3. Although now we can character sheet. Oh, we actually get our first points to put in here. Let's go strength and charisma. Firm. Yay. By the way, I don't suppose it has given me... Well, but the first item in my inventory that I don't need to do anything with is one of these shards. Shame I don't have any collars or anything.
We Doomguides despise the undead.
But my adventure quests. So the undying and the dying. the undead and the dying. So we want to do that
I
one
believe the
next.
Red Wizards are purposely drawing priests of Kellenborg.
Yay, we get some green
capture for their ritual.
daggers. Yeah, I need to check that out quickly. Not that important there. I would love. Well, it depends on what time on a Sunday, because I'm in the UK and my times are random as well. But I would actually like to, you know, get on and actually adventure with people. This game is a lot more fun with people. Because by yourself, I'm just doing this and it's going okay. But this is just me leveling up new character to see what happens. But on my other characters, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Just level, do stuff and not speak to anyone in the game. And why is this guy just stood here? Yeah, it's much easier to when you've got more people playing, and you can actually get into queues a lot faster. Because if you try to get into queues by, even though I haven't unlocked it yet, but by yourself, it'll take a long time. But if you have multiple friends playing, you'll be able to get in there a lot faster. But yeah, I would just depends on times and stuff like that. I forget. I need to use stealth more. Yeah, 20 minutes for a queue is not good. Wow, let's... Oh wait, is that my actual stealth? Oh, that's the stealth bar. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I'm getting used to this character class, because I've never not played the rogue before. Wow, they're trying to sneak up on me. Not a bad skill, it does decent damage.
Thank you. I should go. Kellenborg calls me to my rest.
Okay.
Please, burn my body so it's of no use to Valyria.
Oh, really?
At least the pain has stopped.
I'm not very good when it comes to people's names. might be able to remember what they look like, but that's about it. Ow, I would miss that, wouldn't I? And get knocked into a bullet, really. Can't wait to get a companion. Okay. So he showed you what to use for ability to attack. Okay. That's good. Enter the wizards. Well. Yeah, I watch videos and stuff just to see the basics and what people do, and then see what I like to do with the stuff. You know, there's no point just copying the same thing that everybody else has, because then there's nothing new and exciting, it's all the same stuff. But if you change it to the way you like it, it's a lot more fun and enjoyable. Plus, what works for one person might not necessarily work for the other people. Well, having a ranged attack could actually is useful at times. Like, just sit there and throw a knife at these guys. That's always good. More lore. Ooh, a chest. It's not going to be mimics this early.
We've got to hide.
No. Yes.
And
I don't know.
there we go.
I'm hurt and scared.
And ashamed that I allowed my faith in Kellenborg to waver. Have you found any others?
Hey, thanks. Although a lot of hype in there, the chat now. And more stuff to kill. I use it if I roll of a dodge to engage enemies capacity. Hitting me. Okay. And stand in the middle of them, AoE, then. But this is just the start of the character, so being able to actually perform all those amazing DPS things isn't going to happen until much, much later. Oh look, dodge, and then you throw a dagger in their back. That's awesome. You know what? We don't actually need. Like, again, trying to hit these guys with melee like this isn't happening, is it? So you literally have to throw an actual dagger at them in order to be able to get them to do stuff. Which I think is not good on Cryptic's behalf, or jump up, but still. pieces. I love it how the enemies move a lot as well. Just unlike some games where they just stand there. The enemies will actually try to surround you in this game a lot.
I owe you my life. Suppose I should be thankful any of us made it through this.
So...
It was a trap. The Thayans lured us into the rift and ambushed us. Apparently,
oh
Lindrum will
great,
stop
really?
blood
So now I have to go
supercharge her
the long
rituals
way out,
and
really?
gain some
No, that can't be
priests
right.
as pets in the
If
process.
I remember correctly,
Safe to go.
wasn't this
I should
supposed
report
to
to
be
the
a... Yeah, I thought. A portal. I'm not going the long way. That's not a good idea. Yay. What, you went the long way by accident? Oh dear. Well, it just takes you a bit longer to get, yeah, that's all.
Cannonball, watch this blasphemy.
And there we go. So now we can equip the green stuff, even though it's not that great. You can't even discard this starting gear either. It's literally so you have to literally you have to convert it. Oh. Ah, well. Then again, there was bugs originally when they sorted this campaign out, but I mean adventure, but still, whoa, that's still a lot of quests to do. So rest in peace is the next one, really.
Valendra's allies.
Okay. Wait, is that actually... Yeah, that's more lore that I've read like a billion times already. Ah, when the older version. Yeah. Oh yeah. This quest of placing a banner. Although, what? Really? You take damage like that and end up off the horse. What time is it? Oh, I'm getting killed here. It's about 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock in the evening. Which isn't bad. Yeah. is a big time difference between me and a lot of people. A lot of people is from America, and they live in different parts of America, so they all have different time zones. But 5 hours, so it's about 11 o'clock in the morning for you then. Oops. Well, that's still pretty good. Although, is it a nice sunny day? Because the weather in the UK sucks most of the time. No, not a sunny day. Oh dear. Yeah, of course. The weather normally this time of year really does suck. Oh, not enough stealth. What's the weather like outside? It's somewhat a little sunny, but still cold as hell. Although, what does the Path of Blades actually do? Summons blade dealing damage to nearby enemies for the next several seconds. Pulses twice as fast for half the duration. Okay. Ooh, deflection and critical strike. And combat. No, that's actually pretty good. Hey, there's some new players in here as well.
This desecration of the dead is a wealth we have received from.
Although, wait a minute, what did I just get to equip? Bracers. Although, what were you able to get your item level to the other day? Although, am I still... yeah, that's everything working. 26,000. That's not bad.
Fool!
It won't be long until you can get to 30,000. Oops. Ow. And it's alright. Really, all these people just appear out of nowhere again.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, look at him. We got another, we have a dwarven paladin here. That's actually pretty good.
No, no, no.
Okay. Although I do have some chat commands like roulette and some things like that. I also have a magic 8-ball. Although not everything's currently active, but I've got roulette and you can challenge another player, chatter to a duel for points, because it costs dark side points, as I put it, to use the magic 8-ball, and we'll basically have a little gambling thing. Just something small for people to do in my stream when they just want to interact and that with it. The magic 8-ball, I think, is probably the best thing that the bot does. Oh, that's amazing.
Calimbor walked by Calimbor's blade. For years, the tree of...
Oops. I don't have any bag of holdings, unfortunately. Yeah.
I'm glad you are to be my guard. Dead, well,
I just started a little raffle for anyone that might actually be here. Just type !join for a chance to win up to 1,000 dark side points. If there was more people here, I'd run a multi-raffle so multiple people could win. So those points you can spend on, like, I need to work more on what people can actually do with the points and stuff like that, but there's just different, just trying to, you know, give something for people to do and that while they're enjoying the stream or things like that.
this is it. This is the place. I have to perform the rites several times in several locations to fully cleanse this place. Follow me.
Really? So where's this person actually going?
Wasn't enough. We
And
have
they're
to
all
find the
dead.
source of the evil.
The game... It's not as tedious as I remember, and there's not as many quests as what there was. But it still takes a long time to level up and get to where you can do the other content. Legs are really this all at the same moment.
The evil presence is strong near the roots of the tree.
And please tell me they all gone, yep.
Are you ready? I'm starting the ritual now. It's the tree. We have to do the final ritual there.
Wow.
I'm starting the ritual. Here they come.
Although I suppose it is a lot of fun starting a new character. Especially from nothing.
Be praised. We did it. Let's hurry back.
So they came out the ground just to get put back into it. That's awesome. Well, hey, undead. You just became back alive and now you're dead again.
Cannonball, the loss of one of Valindra's lieutenants.
Okay,
Zipros,
so this will
was attempting
actually
to raise
give
a
us
powerful ogre
the
warlord.
smoke bomb. There we go. Oh well. And there we go.
It's over!
Okay, well, welcome back. They actually have combat advantage on me. Ooh, that's good. Like t-shirts on cups on stuff like that. Although, are you an affiliate with Twitch or not? Ah, you just got affiliated, which means you can then now have people subscribe to you, and you can get your own emotes and stuff like that. Which is a great thing. Which is awesome.
You're too late!
Although congratulations on getting affiliate. There we go. Yeah, I'll get there eventually, but I just do this for fun to see. And if anyone ever turns up and has any questions about whatever game I play, I try to help them. Oh look! We're gonna fall. Oh wait, no we're not. An invisible floor. Of course everything just hits me to the floor. Although... do they actually see me in stealth, or did they just know that something's there, but they have no idea what's about to hit them? And I kinda think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh well. Gotta pick up all the gold. Although, to be honest, in dungeons and stuff like that, you get very little gold. It's only when you do your like adventuring and in the zones that where you will get more like silver and copper and stuff like that. Unfortunately. So can that actually, is that actually damaging them? Yep. And we have a... Hey, thanks man, I do appreciate that. Man, the stealth cause confused, they knew where you were but can't seem to find you. Ah, that makes more sense. So basically, hear footsteps, but they can't actually figure out where the footsteps are coming from. Which is pretty good. It's an interesting mechanic. Very interesting. Pull the lever. Then go hide. I can see why people like rogues at the high-end item level, because they can do so much. But it's still interesting, and some might see me. Well, the only thing they'll see is a dagger in their back. And I might have just went into stealth a little too close there. I mean, not close enough. Whoops. And that's when the daggers from a distance come in. When he knocks me flying. Like that, how? That was a nice bit of damage. For example, I need to go to stealth, go behind the enemy, usually the hardest enemy, do a heavy attack to do the most damage. Oh, okay. So basically stealth, come behind boss and let rip into his backside until he dies horrifically. Although I'm still not getting anything in my inventory.
Adventurer, Doom Guide Volok sent us to aid you with Arleon, but it seems you handled it yourself. Kalimdor must be
That's how
watching
you
over
roll. Awesome.
Kalimdor, watch him. I should no longer be surprised at how...
Now we have smoke bomb.
You've done a great deal to stabilize the situation in Hawker's Field. The Doom
Which
Guides
means
can deal
we
with the
now
undead
get
that
to
remain.
try out some new
There's
stuff.
something else I'd like you to help with now.
So,
We received reports of
smoke
strange
bomb
unplanned
does
beacons
350,
operating
that's
in a portion of the
300,
region known as Craftsman's Rest. That means little to me.
that's
It seems
700
to have drawn the attention of the harbors, and anything that concerns the harbors.
that's
is certainly
715.
You'll find Harbor Window not far from here. She will tell you more.
You need more beer for Sunday. Yep. In case anyone uses the commands to make you do those shots. Well, let's put that in there and see. So technically it would be this, this, and then smoke bomb. There we go. That might be decent rotation for me. I'll give this a go and see how this works.
We must stop what. Thank you for coming.
Yay, 40 copper.
The purple-clad intruders in Craftsman's Rest are well known to the Harpers. They are members of the Court of the Dragon, a group dedicated to restoring control of the world to dragon overlords. Whatever brings them here, we can be certain it won't bode well for Neverwinter. The
Okay.
Court of the Dragon does not usually operate so openly. Defeat them and search them for messages, orders, any documents you can find. If you do that,
I know
and
the
if you have
smoke
time,
gives combat
see if you can
advantage,
aid
so that
that
means I
scholar
should,
Kettlebell over there.
when I'm in
He can
smoke,
be
I should be able to
odd,
kill everything a lot
but his
better.
research may come in handy.
So... Plus this also does damage as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, gotta collect 10 of them. Well, a king can. Maybe 350 follows or something? Might be interesting. Nope, can't jump up there. Oh yeah, you can run around with the mount.
Nothing's personal.
I forget that you actually get one really early on now, compared to what you're used to. Also got power, which hurts that guy. yeah, the mount jumping. It depends on the mount as well. It's like, boing. Trying to glitch up here with it isn't going to happen, but still, your character's in a actual wall. It's like, my head is stuck in the wall. Can't get the head out. Boing. No. Okay, well. Ow. Oh yeah, glitching up. I used to do that a lot in like Skyrim and things like that. Used to climb mountains by trying to glitch my way up the freaking side of the wall so I didn't have to go all the way around it. Yeah. So... Yep. Definitely can do that up there. Although that smoke bomb does make a difference to how fast enemies do die. Although imagine if they actually put a jump height on mounts as well.
Give me a second to
That
examine.
would actually make some form of difference. Yeah, yeah, stats are starting to look quite low, but interesting. By the way, why is my dex at 19? Wasn't it at 18 when I started? Oh well. That'd be OP for mounts. It might, but it would mean they would have to rebalance the jumping in the game. And you want a mount to attack with. Well, you've got the mount powers, which you use, but the actual mounts, yeah, because when you're riding around on them, they don't really do anything. It'd be nice if you, when you ride around on it, just briefly you could push a button and it would actually hit the enemy just once or twice before dismounting you, and you, because you've got your companions, which have to go to the trade house. You can actually search for, you know, companion packs are also here. Ignore them because they're terrible. Upgrade tokens. Hey, mine have already sold. Nice. But that's not what I wanted. So you can get a companion choice pack here for 82,000 that gives you a choice of one or two or something, which is pointless. But you then have a Chanting Epic pack, which gives you a choice of one of three companions. There are some pretty good cheap companion packs, but when it comes to companions, this is pretty much the cheapest epic companion you'll see. And then you go on to things like this, but these companions used to be so much more. But the market has crashed a lot in terms of how much some of the non-desirable ones are. This used to be a desirable companion at one point, and it used to cost hundreds of thousands of astral diamonds. Now 70,000. You got stuff like dancing shields and all. It's just finding the right. Ooh, that's actually pretty cheap. Yeah. But bloody hell, bloomin' heck. That's, I think, the newest companion out. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, you've got the companions. And all sorts of stuff. So, do I have anything in my imp? Oh yeah, I needed to equip this, didn't I?
Have I told you I'm a genius?
What's my next quest? Dragon attack, really? Wow, it does take
These
a
working conditions for a scholar.
Good day. Christopher Chettlebell, Neverwinter's preeminent historian at your service. I am currently in the employ of Zami Monini, of the Black Lake Moninis. Miss Monini hired me to perform research into her family's history. While we were inspecting the family crypts in Craftsman's Rest, we...
So for a free-to-play person who just wants to level up and enjoy the game, it's going to take some time unless you want to buy it out. But buying it out is not the best idea. Not until you've learned how to play the game properly. Because now, wow, we are actually doing really well. There we go.
We're discovered!
Stealth, stab them in the back. I can see how this is going to be fun. Ooh, traps. Oh, where the heck did they come from? Although, speaking of which, I do need more health potions. That's a trap. So far, overall impression is it's just you do the quests, you get to enjoy the storyline if you like story and that and want to read all the stuff. And I just wasn't paying attention. So it's much better than it used to be to play. So my plan is try to finish this area in like the whole mission zone area thing in this video and try to get to the next one. And I am still, talking. That's cool. Just wait for everything to cool down. And then we'll go kill the enemies. And I apologize for like my quality and stuff. And I've been talking to people in chat. So for those on YouTube, just bear with me and thank you for being here. Shouldn't I be doing this? Actually, good point. I may as well actually check to undetected. You have combat events against targets that aren't aware of you. Your encounter powers gain new effects. Radius is increased to 10, and the power does not go on cooldown. Path of Blade. Okay. So what? We do that. Okay.
Thank you. Did Christopher send you? I'm not sure what the cultists wanted with me. From what little I was able to overhear. It sounds as if they are searching for us belonging to one of my ancestors.
Item level, and that's
Romani.
without.
I did hear them use the name Azarsel a number of times. If that means anything to you.
Claiming anything
Since you have
from
dealt
a
with the
different
cultists so
character.
efficiently, I believe I can find my own way home. Thank you again
all the
for
stuff that I have
rescuing
on my other characters. All the account-wide stuff. Which is interesting. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to mute quite quickly. And Pushing buttons.
Have I told you? I'm so relieved. Miss Monini said her captors spoke of someone named Azazel. I seem to remember coming across that name while researching her family. I need one of my books. The Annals of Neverdell.
What's this person trying
Stop
to give
what is happening.
me?
While you were hard at work in Craftsman's Rest, I had
Hans?
the most intriguing conversation with our young genius, Christopher Chetterton.
We'll do that later. Yeah, artifacts now. Wait. Oh, so artifact snatch is the first one that we need to do, so we'll have to do that then. Oh dear. Although speaking of which, what's the actual mail?
We wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah, not much there. Although, speaking of which, who came online? That would be him. So we need a few more of them and then that's it. Yay? Excuse me? And that is awesome. There we go, that feels a bit better. I know this is a bit of a long one, but I don't have the ability to skip, you know, through all the stuff. That everybody else does since I'm using the Twitch app itself. So it's one of those things, I just do it the best I can. There we go. Oh, yeah, these things. Gotta recover the pages for some reason. And they're just lying on the floor. There we go. Got one more to do. Well, that's pretty good still.
You lose!
Oh, really? So you think you can come and sneak up on me?
It's over!
There we go. Really? We're getting some refinement, which is nice. Now we just need to return. So it's gonna take quite a few hours, because as you might know at the minute, I know that's bad to say, but it's currently I'm been doing this for about 2 hours, and I haven't got through the first area yet.
Ah! You've returned with my book! Oh, it's in such a state! Nevertheless, I must persevere. Let's take a look. Ye gods! Small wonder Valindra and the cult of dragons are fighting each other. Azazel is the name of a blue dragon, and he is imprisoned in the clockwork tomb.
Yep, we got a cape and that.
Nice work.
Now we got pants and shirt.
Chettlebell fills me in about the dragon. I'm sure you know how bad it would be if that dragon gets loose. Or worse yet, falls under Valindra's control. According to Chettlebell, the way into the Water Clock Guild tomb is locked by a complex mechanism. Multiple physical seals must be activated before you can enter. Valindra's minions don't know about this, so they are trying to enter the tomb by force. That gives you a chance to get there first. But you need to activate those seals.
Although what I will do is activate that for the hell of it. Just because I need extra potions. Which you can actually buy. So it's not that much of a big deal, I don't think. Ooh, excuse me. I hope my there we go. Oops. How many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, this is a bit of a long one, although
apparently, Miss Monini's ancestor was both a powerful member of the Water Clock Makers Guild.
That's a much later one to do. First off, we'll do this one and get it done. Although, what's new on the exchange on sale now? Ha 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 ha! After I already spent what little then I had, I could have got a Neverwinter Elite Pack. Really? You get teal, diamond. You also receive one of the following. Receive the following. 1 random enchantment from rank 1 to 2. Teal, diamond, enchanting stones. So yay. That's actually pretty good. But really, this is all that's on sale this week. Oh well. Really, come on. There's no reason to fight the enemy if there is none. I'm fine. There we go. Really? They've actually changed that, not making it as tedious. Well, that's good.
Excellent. Let's hope you get into the Waterclock tombs before Belinda.
So the next one is opening the way. Let me guess. like to thank everyone for continuing to be still here at this point who's watching. I know it's not exactly exciting on Twitch or YouTube at the moment, just watching me try to do the campaign. But I just want to actually get a little series started where we go from start to end sort of thing. The end of the leveling adventures anyway. Just to see what it's like and for a new player. To see whether or not people should actually be coming back to the game or not. Because at the minute I don't have much. Now, does the game give a lot at the start for people? We'll find out. And there we go. And I'll be back. Kill more stuff. Although, please forgive me, I am new to this character class. I have 6 other characters, so I do have played the game a lot. There we go. Something just comes out of nothing. Oh. That was not so hard.
Excellent! You should be able to enter the Clockwork Tomb via the main entrance now. You'd best hurry. Harper Windle's spies report that Valindra's troops are close to breaking through into the tomb. If Valindra gets her hands on the Cult of the Dragon artifacts buried with Romani Manini and frees Azazel, it bodes ill for Neverwinter and yours truly, of course.
Pretty good. Although it does give you lots of items to doesn't really matter what you convert them onto, but at least it gives you plenty of items to, you know, customize what your weapons look like and everything like that. Although adventures, we're at 15, so we don't need that. There's not that many left to do. There was a lot more to do here originally. There we go. I like killing all these things. Okay, it spawns me into a wall, which is interesting. And that's how I just did everything. Yeah, other than these few things. Wow. They just melted. Which was actually pretty fun. Although, you know, when leveling up you don't need to really care about your rotations that much, but it does help. I suppose, maximize your DPS. And that's everything. Search the chest. That's health. I'll take that. So it's just about doing the quests, leveling up, and enjoying yourself. Taking your time. Although I'm rushing through it, unfortunately. Just to show, you know, the campaign and that off. Might be easy to miss your opponents, but speaking of which, just a sec. There we go. We're back. Just to get this done. Now, this one is a bit of a long mission, I think. lucky I have VIP, which I know a lot of people won't, unfortunately, but I like VIP, so there's that. More lore lying around. Excuse me, I do apologize. Yay, it's a min-min. Ooh, we actually got some new boots. So, really? Combat advantage critical. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. We got our item leveled over 7,000 already without any account-wide stuff, so we should be done soon with this area, I hope. There we go. Yeah, that just works so much better. It really does. Actually having the rotation down. Nearly done that split quest, hopefully. Because once this quest's done, there isn't much left of this area. And just kill all this stuff. There we go, just kill all this stuff again. More lore, if you're into the actual story and history of okay. I'll see you when you get back then. to set these things.
Leave none alive!
No, we're not here to rob any graves. Because that's just, not very adventurous, is it? You're adventurous. And you should be dead soon. Oops. Ah, don't stand in the fire. That's a bad idea. Although, to be honest, the game does give you everything you need. Whoops, that was an accident. Wait, they're the exact same thing. Okay. And more lore to read. Although excuse me. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that you had to answer those questions. I was like, oops. Really, those spiders really want to come get you. Yay. Oh, those blade things. Oh, 1% remaining on my battery. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my charger. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. So, don't go anywhere. I'm back and a lot out of breath. But hey. There we go. So I'm back. I don't know. Well, oh well, I don't know what's going on with stuff, but...
Stop, please!
No, I cannot skip. Oh look, it's Valindra again.
Your friend is well, I hope. Have fun.
Yeah, look at how much damage will be did before. That was cool. There we go, she's now... Really? The little spiralings are trying to be awkward. Well, they're all gone. There we go. And I am sorry about if you can hear me, you know, deep breath. I'm a naturally loud person and I have asthma and I breathe very heavily, unfortunately. So I'm sorry if it's off-putting or anything. But we are back to finish this area up. Once this area is finished, that's a good thing.
Have I told Valindra escaped with Azazel? Perhaps it's time to visit my academic colleagues in Waterdeep. I suppose you could consider the bright side. Now that Valindra controls an army of gnolls, an undead, and a blue dragon, it's highly unlikely she will simply go away and leave Neverwinter in peace. I'm sure you'll get another chance to set things right. In the meantime, I must make travel arrangements.
I'm still like...
Stop what Valindra's undead in the court of the dragon.
Up, and this area is now complete.
We have you to thank. Valindra escaping with the right of the Draco Lich, however, is
We
certainly
have
essential.
now finished.
We're sure to see her again, though it may take her some time yet to gather the necessary components. We'll be able to keep
This
Neverwinter
area.
under control for now. I'm sure Nox will want to hear all about today's events.
Oh, that's something we need to get. Really? It says the exact same thing. Oh, well... Back to Protector's Enclave for us. Anybody on? Wow, someone else who has the Celestia Companion? Inspect Companion. Yep. Nice, they actually got a Celestia Companion and Mythic deck. Which is interesting. And a guild hall. Guild thing. There we go.
Protector's Enclave needs your...
Well, it seems you have friends in high places. One of them is a...
Okay, so now we've got the 5 keys to success. This is the last quest in this adventure, and then we gain 1 gold for completing it, 10,000 astral diamonds, a stone of health, and some injury kits. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got 5
The
keys
issues
to
in
success.
Neverwinter put to rest. It is high time for you to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. I have arranged for you to speak with several individuals in the adventure.
Okay, purchase. Oh, great. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Does that still... I was going to say that doesn't show up in chat like it used to. I was going to say that used to show up in chat. Mounts. It'll do for the moment. Discuss invocations.
Do you require... Whenever you...
And then we invocate, do that, and it's like, woohoo.
Do you need something? If you need it, companions will fight. Excellent. We have several companions available to you.
So what would we want here?
I will gladly tell you all I can about.
Well, may as
the
well go for Wayward
Wizard.
Wizard. Because it is technically the best. Yeah, defense and critical severity. That'll do. Oh, speak to someone about equipment.
Hello there! You can equip your companion with rings, belts, and other pieces of gear that is crafted specifically for them.
Oh, you can't
happen
do
to come
that in
across
here?
any in your travels, it would be worth your while to place them in your companion's gear.
So you wish to learn about seals? So be it. During your travel, you have perhaps come across seals, or seen...
Protector's Enclave needs your...
Now that you've learned a...
And there we go. That should actually be... the, Ooh, actually at 8,000. Nice. Ow. That hurt. That was a big crack in the knee. That should be the adventure complete. Company of Wolves, yep. Claim the rewards. And that means they never used to give away astral diamonds throughout the leveling adventures. But that changed, which means now we have we've refined 10,000. Which is pretty good. For free. And anything else? Injury kits are alright. These I'm saving until we get to 20 and actually start doing stuff. And now we've unlocked the queues, but there's no way we are ready for this queue, no matter how you look at it. Not at 8,300. I mean 8,600. Excuse me. But like I said, it took us, well, it took me 2 hours and 40 minutes to complete the first area. Which means, yeah, it takes a while, but still faster than it was, and they give out some nice rewards, so it's not that hard to get the game started. Plus there are some new characters around, which is actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it there for this video. Well, for this thing, I'm going to quickly, have a stretch and stuff, so I'm going to end the stream, but I'm going to bring it back in a minute or two on and I'll play on a different character and stream. So we will, I'll see you in a couple of minutes, everyone. And Thank you for stopping by and enjoying yourselves, and for those on YouTube, I hope you found it helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in a few minutes.